Merry Black Friday everybody. In today's video we have some Black Friday deals, some excellent BST plugins and some freebies as well. I'm also very happy to announce that today's video is sponsored by Spitfire Audio and we will be checking out their Black Friday sale a little later on in the video. So let's just hop straight into it. So first up, we're going to start with the Patent Sounds Phoenix drum kit. Usually this is $19.99, but for this weekend only, we are giving it away free of charge, absolutely free, royalty free as well. We got MIDI, stems, drums, the whole lot inside of here. So if you do want our drum kit, it will be in the description below, along with everything else from today's video. So next up is the free pipe organ by Score. This is what it will look like inside of your DAW. If you don't have Contact, don't worry about it, as it does work in the free Contact player. So download the free Contact player and then download this library for that. Everything's free. It comes with a few different presets, as you can see right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a little play on the keyboard here and flick through some of the presets as well. Awesome sounding organ, and I can't play an organ without playing the Interstellar theme tune. I'm sorry if you're tired of it by now. So next up is the Magma Little Tube by Waves. This is their free plugin they're giving away for Black Friday. The little tube makes every track sound big. It adds rich tube fatness, buttery texture and analog saturation on every track in your mix. Normally $79, but today it is free and it is in the description below. So next up is a plugin not a part of the Black Friday deals or anything like that. It is called the Filter Jam. It is a multi-band resonant filter by AudioThing. I haven't had a chance to download it yet, but we'll leave it in the description below with the rest. So next up is Fluffy Audio and their Black Friday sale. They have store-wide discounts up to 80%, which ends December the 3rd. I'm not sure about you guys, but I know Fluffy Audio because of their famous Spaghetti Western library. So many different producers use this, and for good reason as well. The Spaghetti Western comes with a ton of different sounds, as you can see right here on my screen. Some sounds sound quite clean, where others have like a nostalgic old vintage sound. This is their classical guitar. Now I'm going to layer it with their trumpet. This trumpet makes everything sound like the Wild Wild West. You'll see what I mean. There you are, Wild Wild West, Clint Eastwood type of beats. But like I said, it comes with a ton of sounds. So if you're not interested in making Wild Wild West type of beats, they have a ton of other sounds in here as well. Also on Fluffy Audio, it is their 10th anniversary. So merry anniversary to you guys. You get this free piano with every single order to celebrate. So as you guys know, today's video is sponsored by Spitfire Audio. Their Black Friday sale is now live. You can save up to 40% on libraries and up to 75% on their exclusive bundles. So let's flick through some of these deals. So the ton bundle is just £99 from £467. What's included is the Fragile String Evolutions, Spitfire Audio Brass and the Abbey Road Sparkling Woodwinds. I actually have the Fragile String Evolutions. This is what it will look like in DAW. Comes with a ton of different sounds and presets. So next up is their core bundle. now £249, and their biggest bundle is called Professional, now £499. But this here for me is the creme de la creme. This might actually be my favorite Spitfire audio library. It just has everything that I like. It's called the Cassette Symphony. You get it for free if you spend £249 or more on the Spitfire audio website this weekend. I absolutely love this. Like, if you know me, I like a lo-fi type stuff. I like making things sound vintage, normally using like tape emulation and things like that. So what they have done is recorded a real orchestra, then used 200 Walkmans to record that orchestra, got those tape players, put them in a room, arranged them like you normally would an orchestra, and then remotely recorded and replayed those tape cassettes to get that kind of nostalgic sound that you get from like old tape cassettes or Walkmans. This is what it will look like inside of your DAW. This is so nice looking. It just screams retro or vintage to me. So it comes with a few presets, as you can see right here. Strings, it's got low strings and high strings, and then it has these same strings but worn down even more, like even more nostalgic sounding and compressed. You have brass, woodwinds and percussion as well. Each preset will come with these options down here. It's not just one preset, it's one preset and then you can get to change the sound even further using these options. As usual, you have the expression fader and the dynamics fader. So the dynamics fader here will play less tape players and make it sound more intimate. And when you slide it upwards, you introduce more tape players and more speakers in the room. If you click on the middle of the dial here, you have the low pass filter, tightness, release, reverb and noise. Noise is kind of like that tape hiss noise that you hear. This is just too much fun to be playing a MIDI. Let me try and see what I can come up with here on the keyboard. Absolutely love that. It has to be my new favorite Spitfire audio library. So a big shout out to Spitfire Audio for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I'd be showing this stuff regardless if they sponsored it or not. So next up we have Scorch, which is 50% off right now on Sourceware Audio's website. I actually made a full video on this when it first came out, so if you do want to check that out, there is one on the channel. So this is what it will look like inside of your DAW. Comes with a ton of presets, like so many presets, from pianos to synths, pads, bass, organ, combination presets as well. And on the right hand side you have a chord generator, I guess it's called. So you can grab a sound, grab a chord and then just get on with it, I suppose. Also, what's awesome is when you play sounds, you can turn this dial here and it kind of mangles and evolves and changes the preset that you've chosen into something else completely. It's safe to say the more you turn this dial, the more mangled it gets, which is pretty cool. Okay, cool. So let's turn on one of these chord generator thingamajigs and see what it sounds like. Yeah, sounding pretty cool. I can imagine how this would make you instantly inspired if you're having a kind of like a beat block. I would urge you to learn music theory if you don't know it at all and you kind of want to do this as kind of like a cheat code. Still use this. This will absolutely inspire you out of the gate, but I will urge you guys to learn music theory as well, as I think it's quite important. So in my last video I said to you guys, if you comment below what your favorite BPM is, I'll give you a shout out in my next video. Well, this is that next video and here are the people that commented. If you would like a shout out in my next video, all you have to do right now is like this video, and in the comment section below just let me know what you thought the best Black Friday deal was and I'll give you a shout out in my next video. But please bear in mind it is the first 20 people that comment that do get shout outs. Now let's head back into it. So next up we have Trackspacer, which is on sale right now on the Plugin Boutique website, currently at 50% off. So Trackspacer is an award nominated plugin that creates space in a mix by carving the frequencies that the main track needs into another track in real time. So this is what it will look like inside of your DAW. Nothing amazing looking, very clean looking, but absolutely necessary if you have frequencies that are clashing. So this is a multi-band dynamic EQ. Essentially it's a sidechain EQ. So if you have two competing frequencies that are clashing and one's not letting the other one go through, or it's making a bit of a muddy kind of sound, what Trackspacer will do is kind of move one subtly out of the way so the other one can breathe, but it doesn't really take anything from either sound. It's kind of like magic in a way. I know it's not, and I know it's silly to say, but it really is magical what they do to help your mix. So for an example here, I have a piano and I have a vocal. They're kind of clashing a little bit in the mid-range. I'll play like a before and after and I'll tweak through the dials just to show what I'm talking about.
I was young, I was dumb then, running wild, low on self-esteem. Girl, you were everything I didn't need, but I think that's probably why we never got that far. Making out in my broke down car, tried to change me, I was too far gone. But can't you see I'm better now? I was young, I was dumb then, running wild, low on self-esteem. Girl, you were everything I didn't need, but I think that's probably why we never got that far. Making out in my broke down car, tried to change me, I was too far gone. But can't you see I'm better now?
As you can hear there, it kind of tames the piano and kind of makes the piano and vocal one, rather than the piano doing its own wild thing and taking up a lot of frequencies. And of course you can use this on drums and bass as well to get your drums to hit a little bit harder. Trackspacer, half price on Plugin Boutique. If you guys haven't watched the last video, I am giving away 3 copies of the FL Studio Producer Edition. I'm not going to go through all of the details. That was in my last video. Just a reminder to you guys, this will be announced next week at some point, so keep an eye out on my Instagram and keep an eye out here on YouTube in the community tab. Next up is Arturia V Collection 9 at its cheapest on best service, which is $252. But if you used to go over to Plugin Boutique, it is like $50 more expensive. So the best price I can see is the V Collection 9 on best service. Also Hybrid 3 is on sale. It's not as cheap as it has been, but I think maybe gone are the days where you could used to be able to get this for like £5, but this is the lowest price I've seen at for a while. So if you would like anything from today's video, they'll all be listed in the description below. Huge shouts out to Spitfire Audio for sponsoring today's video. If you would like more plugin videos, I'll leave one here, and I'll leave a random video from the channel over there. I've been Dixon. Be safe, be productive, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.